You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Hey, Ade, one bite.
One girl, I know you want your life up this Christmas, but I gotta remember the scrape for the hair, the way how you like it. And let me go, hey, a woman asked me if I could do something for she. What? Bring a piece of bark, she wanted for Christmas early. She said she waiting, she hope I can do it today. I tell she I coming, right now I on my way. When I bring the pork and I drop it, the woman start to inspect, telling me it's not so she wanted. Next time I must have a bucket. She holding the pork in she hand. She don't want that on the baby. She make me to understand. She don't want that on the baby. It's so she love she forget. She don't want that on the baby. It doesn't make she sleep good in bed. She don't want that on the baby. She falling out she mind. This is been my sign. When I'm bringing pork for she, make sure it I know here on the biggie. The woman make me to know. She don't want that on the baby. It's not how she looking young so. She don't want that on the baby. Biggie, 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 biggie. Biggie, 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 biggie. When you get the pork, I tell the girl in the market. She won the whole hog. She tell me to go back for it. She's not a butcher, but she keep playing with the meat. Biggie how she hook, she can't leave it. She say it's sweet. The way she admiring it. She have a weakness for pork. She can make barbecue or jerk it, and eat it with knife and fork. She holding the pork in she hand. She don't want that on the baby. She make me to understand. She don't want that on the baby. It's so she love she forget. She don't want that on the baby. It does make she sleep good in bed. She don't want that on the baby. She falling out she mind. This is not my style. When I'm bringing pork for she, make sure it I know here on the biggie. The woman make me to know. She don't want that on the baby. It's not how she looking young so. She don't want that on the baby. Biggie, 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 biggie. Biggie, 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 biggie. Biggie, 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 biggie. Biggie, 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 biggie. She holding the pork in she hand. She don't want that on the baby. She make me to understand. She don't want that on the baby. It's so she love she forget. She don't want that on the baby. It does make she sleep good in bed. She don't want that on the baby. She falling out she mind. This is the first time when I'm bringing pork for she. Make sure it I know here on the biggie. The woman make me to know. She don't want that on the baby. It's not how she looking young so. She don't want that on the baby. You like the part by the tail? Biggie, 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 biggie. You like the part by the tail? Biggie, 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 biggie. I go scrape on the tail. Biggie, 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 biggie. You like that part? Biggie, 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 biggie. Biggie, biggie, biggie. Get up. I know you like your fresh pork, but the best part of the pig you like is the tail. You want to make a barbecue tail?
Nothing must stop you. Yes, when God bless a man, Satan may attack you. Yes, when God bless a man, he's gonna back you. Yes, when God bless a man, that man must stand. He must stand AI. Who God bless. none can curse. His divine favor man can reverse. Can reverse. Even if they do their worst. Their worst. When God bless a man, nothing must stop you. Yes. When God bless a man, Satan may attack you. Yes. When God bless a man, he's gonna back you. Yes. When God bless a man, that man must stand. He must stand, I say. If you answer his call, he will lift you up. If you fall, if you fall, just give him your all, When God bless a man, should be nobody, nothing must stop you, my friend. When God bless a man, Satan may attack you. Yes. When God bless a man, he's gonna back you. Yes. When God bless a man, that man must stand. He must stand, I say. From human attack. So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. when your soul needs some restoring. Lord Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover my brother, cover my sister, them who under pressure. Cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover. Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me mind. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover me mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover me.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, They may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
Yes, 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 yes. Let me say a special hello to all the WZYE 95.9 FM listeners. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's in the village with the DAT Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM, and we come to you every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 7 to 10 p.m. And let me just do a little quick change here, ladies and gentlemen. A quick change. Okay, we got that done. Let's get that done. We got that out of the way. Let me get back here. Of course, let me go. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't matter where you're from, what planet you're from. You're from Mazatania, Xenoranias, Venuranias. Doesn't matter what color t-shirt you wear. We are a mauve t-shirt, a purple t-shirt, a burgundy t-shirt. Each and every one is welcome in the village with the DAT Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. Let me say welcome to 1/3 of the DAT Triplets, no other than Diana, Waveney, Benskin, Stormy, the Storm, the Bajan, the Trin Bajgonian, the poetess, the poetress, the motivational speaker, the diva from St. Augustine, Tonopuna, no other than Sags, no other than Sags Girls School in St. Augustine, no other than the Bajan Queen, Diana Waveney Benskin McDonald, boy.
Quiere la Pascualidad. Como caminante tenemos de andar. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Whatever that means. Whatever
I
that
give you
means.
a little parang. I give you a little parang.
I just say whatever it means. I really don't know what it means, but whatever it is, it is. You know what I mean? Let me bring in the other third of the DAT Triplets, no other than Thomas E., the commissioner in Newark, Marshall from Toko, Salibier, Sandy, close to Sandy Grande, in the country,
Oh,
Marshall Nisbet, boy.
A very good evening to everyone in the village, and a special happy Christmas Eve to everyone who's celebrating it. Feliz Navidad to who speaks Spanish like Waveney.
Tommy.
How was everybody in the
Somebody
village?
tell you how to speak Spanish. Tommy, you know that thing he does play at the beginning of the show? What? A person is known by the company they keep or something. So
Yeah. Yeah.
we had to watch here though.
I'm telling you, I think it's easy. And I don't want to get involved in no politics tonight, eh?
You gotta watch here though. You gotta watch here. People gonna think he crazy now, you know.
Yeah, but I get a threat today on social media, and I had to screen. I got a threat, eh? But we go get into that a little bit.
Was it a terrorist threat?
Boy, it looked like a terrorist in truth, you know. I think they have Al Qaeda in Trinidad, you know. I feel so, boy. I but what, boy? That is what it get to. That what it gets to when you start to talk about facts. Another fellas tell me, why are only attacking our representatives? And I said, since when stating facts is attacking people,
you're calling them out.
I mean, you know, Tommy boy, Dana, I'm starting to wonder, you know. I'm starting to really wonder in truth. I ain't lying.
It's okay to wonder. It's okay to wonder.
Okay, if Trinidad boy is almost at the precipice of no return, boy.
Many believe that.
Yeah.
But I am very hopeful. Once there's life, there's hope.
No, I like to
Yeah, yeah. You gotta face facts, Tommy. Because look how everything going. I mean, you hear people lamenting in the market. They can't afford to buy this stuff. And the fellas and them, the vendors put the price a certain way because, Massey could put their price a certain, yeah. And you get fresh vegetables and they said the people ain't buying. They had to lower the price to realize some sort of sale, right? But yeah, somebody showed me a live video in Tunapuna, and the people are out busy, busy, busy. I don't know if they're shopping, but they're out busy. So I don't
Listen,
know.
I've lived in the United States 50 plus years, and based on my experience, I know that I know for sure where there's life, there's hope. Because I've seen worse days, and I've seen much better days now.
Well, there was life in Venezuela, but look what happened.
Yeah, there's still hope. There's still hope.
Tommy,
Yeah,
I want to agree that we shouldn't remove the full and put less as yet. Hopeful to hopeless. You know, we still have things that could be done in order to shift the tide, so to speak. But the difficulties ahead is, are we going to be able to shift the tide with the same set of people who can't even shift the tide?
Well, if it means getting new people, we have to do that. But each and everyone must be willing to pull their weight. As long as you decide that you're going to pull your weight, it's all right. But to just complain and do nothing.
but I done harping on the representatives, the establishment, and I'm gonna begin to harp on the citizens now. There's a hymn. Your tomorrow must be better than today. Y'all don't want a better tomorrow? Then you better stick and stay with what you have. That's what I'm saying.
Is that him?
Yeah,
and
so
if
your
nothing
tomorrow must be better than today. Yeah.
And if nothing changes, the man in the mirror has to take responsibility.
That's it. So I ain't calling Dr. Rowley name no more. If you're not happy with him, go and fix it. Fix it and find somebody else to fix it for you. Shift the post or something. But I'm complaining and putting back the same thing, getting in the same car with the broken axle and the oil lamp coming on. You ain't gonna get to your destination. So all they want to get in the same car with no gasoline, broken axle, you ain't getting too far.
Anselm, what's that quote you say about your circumstances?
Your circumstances will determine who you are, but you are responsible for who you become.
Yep.
Oh, and that still is true today and forever.
Yeah, if you don't, you want a better tomorrow. I mean, somebody sent a thing for me. This has disturbed me. Yeah? Young man shot down in the street, whatever the reason. I don't see no police coming or people coming. And when they do come, I saw one when they came. Nobody was wearing no proper PPE. So DNA from the people who are transporting the victim could be, deposited on the deceased. You're compromising the crime scene now. I don't see proper handling of, when people get shoot and stuff. You can't go just pick up a person, here your cloak from head to toe.
No, but it's DNA technology in use in Trinidad and Tobago.
I don't know. When you bring these things to the forefront, why you attacking and why you talking down the country? If it's your relative, you will want justice for your relative. So you want the thing handled properly from A to Z.
Do you trade options?
Huh? From A to Z. But no, I just see them and the person laying on in the road like a dead animal before anybody responds. Like this one that got something happened in Mingo Road and wherever, Farley Street into Tunapuna, Fairley Street into Tunapuna. Person they laying and everybody just passing.
That was the 600 murder in Farley
Street. $5.99.
$5.99. You know, I have to tell all you, Farley Street is very familiar to me in Tunapuna
Fairly
and that.
Street, yeah, part of Fairly Street, yeah.
Yeah, Fairly Street. Yeah,
And
not a
Mingo
problem.
Road, that's around the corner from where a good friend of mine live.
Yeah,
You
boy,
know,
Fairly Street.
I'm like, wow. But you know,
I no joke. I no joke. I
I
serious.
don't know, boy. This place and people partying. People, the establishment having a party. Anyway, we talking about what is the meaning of Christmas tonight. So I got my take on that. Go ahead.
Let me just get over here in the chat. Of course, everybody know who is the I think we had to get out an award for. I think we should do that. Yeah, we should give. We go talk. We go give out an award here. But now we go talk about that next week. We want to give it out an award too. So Nadia, of course, is the first one in again, as usual. Nadia said, yeah. Loyal boy. Nadia loyal to our fault, Nadia says good night. Good night, Tommy. Oh God,
Good night,
Tommy, but
sweetheart.
you get Christmas blessings there, but you see all them tree and present, all kind of thing, Tommy, why?
Good night,
God.
sweetheart. Nadia.
Tommy, Tommy,
the
you're a
ultimate
business boy.
sweetheart.
You're a business boy. Love up yourself, Tommy.
She is
Love
the
up,
ultimate village sweetheart.
yeah, love up yourself. And Ben Skin get heart. She get Christmas tree. She get candlelight. She get present. Oh God. Yeah, she ain't thing like rain, boy.
Don't be a hater.
Good night to Keisha, Judy, Rose, Lana, Miss Coover. Oh God. Only I baked my sweet bread last night. It come out
Oh
real
Lord.
good, boy. Oh God.
Yeah.
Tommy, boy. Tommy,
Yeah, he
Evidence.
make a
Give
sweet
me the
bread.
evidence.
eh?
And
Give me some
somebody
evidence.
called me, Amazon called me asking me for his phone number to get his address.
Amazon.
Oh Lord.
You give them the wrong address or the right address?
Yeah, you got to listen to WZYE and they said, let me call this lady here. She's a customer of ours. She may know his address. I don't know his address, but I can give you his phone number. So don't let him fool all you. That
They
was
ain't
a
call me yet.
delivery.
How come they ain't call me?
What?
How come they ain't call me?
That was a delivery. Maybe they call you anyway. No. Maybe they Google your address. They Google your number.
They Google.
So answer them
Tommy,
the sweet bread get eat out already?
you
Oi,
what?
Huh?
This sweet bread what?
the sweet bread get eat out yet though.
No.
Eat out yet though.
No. It didn't eat out yet, but it
It
was
get
last night.
sample.
It's last night. Eh?
It
And
get
all you
sample, Tommy.
listen, Tommy, I know
Yes.
when you make a Trinidad or a Caribbean sweetbread, it has have a certain look, a kind of rough it'll kind of rough around the edges.
Well, that's a Trinidadian sweetbread. You
What?
ain't do a
On
Bajan
top
sweetbread yet.
that'll be rough.
Yeah, it'll be a little rough and you know how the thing does go. Tommy, you know the thing very well, right? And
Mm-hmm.
I say, well, boy, partner, I admit, I know baker, me no baker, right? But Tommy, watch that sweet bread in our boy. Watch that sweet bread. Watch that sweet bread. Watch that sweet
You
bread.
look like you know what you're doing.
What
You definitely know what you're doing.
The finished product. You ain't
Watch
showing
that sweet bread
eating
now,
the flour and all that.
God, boy.
I believe Mrs. LeBon made that. That look better than the last one you showed me.
But I tell you, it was better than the last one. You just
Yeah,
agree
and
with me.
Mrs. LeBon made that one. Yep.
Oh, you see that?
Well, boy,
You see,
you made a statement. You made a statement.
Tommy, boy, when I finish it too, I wanted to take 10 pictures, But I
You
said
made a
one would
statement.
do. I only take one. And Tommy, I take your advice this time, eh? I didn't use olive oil to grease the pan. I used some butter for the first time. I used some butter.
Correct.
And I greased the pan with butter. And man, when it finished, so boy, I said, and This time I sprinkle some the fruits on top. You see the different colors and thing?
I see. I see cherry. I see raisins.
Yeah. You see what I mean? And why I had this different this time, boy? Yeah. I had the fruits, the different type of fruits cut up and thing. So and you see how it kind of in the middle it kind of split. Die sweetbread.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
When your
Right,
sweetbread split on top, you know you're making sweetbread. When your sweetbread is sit down, you like, yeah. When the other sweetbread, you had the picture there, Anna. Let me put your sweetbread next to my sweetbread.
Oh, please. I made a Bajan sweetbread. I have time with you.
We compare and contrast now, Anna.
I ain't gonna compare and contrast nothing. My sweetbread tastes damn good. I done shelled already.
In this business,
It's shelled already.
it just goes to show you. And I put my hand on something, right? Cancel Christmas. It's over. And then the second one, Look. Nadia say, answer me here true. So that sweetbread looking good. I tell you, the sweetbread looking, it tasting good too. I give my sister in a piece. She say, oh, that thing tastes good. And it's not no sugar, it's not no salt. Imagine that. A sweetbread without sugar and salt.
What kind of bread that is then?
Sweet
a
bread.
sweet bread? That's just a bread.
No, is that bread will come out too. You ever see a bread look like that? And I'm gonna make a bread, I'm gonna make bread too.
So what did you use to make it sweet?
I use coconut and the coconut flakes. Right? And at this time I added the mixed fruits. And
you could have used coconut sugar.
No, I didn't put no sugar. I ain't put no sugar at all. I ain't put no sugar. And I just finished making a black cake day too. I'm gonna show you that too. But you all think all I not easy, you know. When I put my mind to something, I go on clear. I like Claus Santa ain't coming on the chimney, you know. I'm coming up from in the basement. I'm not. All right. So Nadia was in first tonight again. And of course, we see our next favorite, Takesha inside. Yeah.
Happy.
Oh, what's the Passad boy? Hey, welcome, boy.
Long time away.
For me, happy Christmas Eve and wishing you all a Merry Christmas. Yeah, man. Yeah. You're still you're praying in the wrong house.
I feel the wrong house in church.
Welcome, Carice. I wonder what Carice make for Christmas, boy. Carice, I'm minding your business. I wonder what you make for Christmas. What kind of bread
Lord,
you make?
here come Capiza. Capiza being the regular self now.
Make a black cake. Why you upset with the man? No. Look, no, you're different tonight.
No. When you fast forward, you'll see.
Look, you first quote and I no P in a minute. Who dead?
All right, well, you got a quote here with P&M in it.
No. His first one had no P&M. First one had no P&M. Whenever he make a quote without P&M, he's Arjun. Whenever he make a quote with P&M, he's Capiza.
Also, he's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Correct is right. Nadia said the market expensive. I want to ask all you a question. I have been told that they're putting up the prices in the market to make the government look bad. But when you're going to certain grocery stores, the market is nearly half the prices. I don't know if it's true. That's what I've been told. Or you could confirm that or not. They say they're putting up the prices to make the government look bad. And when you go to certain grocery stores and certain other markets, the price is half the price that other people are selling. I don't know.
What's half the other grocery store or the market?
The grocery store.
Capiza say, yeah, the UNC vendors doing that.
Yeah, means it. I you see, me ain't call no name.
UNC vendors doing that.
Eh? I mean call no name. You ain't there by yourself.
Mm.
What? And some go take 5 t-shirt, 5 P&M jersey. Love until they go in East
Oh,
West Sando, San Fernando. Who used to read sweetbreads with boom boom?
mm.
Yeah, Takesha, welcome. Season greetings to you as well. Takesha says good night, Diana, Tommy. Season greetings. Merry Christmas to everyone. Yeah,
All
full
best
100.
wishes to you.
Capisa said, in fact, the UNC gardeners also not planting in order to starve PNMites in PNM gardens. Lord Father.
Mercy.
Yeah, only love any village. No room for hate. Just love any village. Yeah, full 100. Yeah, no, I don't know. Cause she just Takesha said no on some the grocery prices in some. So I don't know. I don't. That's what I've been told that. And as I say, I like to ask questions. I like to ask plenty questions. So they get upset with me today too because I put up a post. With the Minister of National Security, right? Fitzgerald Hines. He's standing in front of a Christmas tree.
A very lavish Christmas tree.
A very lavish Christmas. You know what? As a matter of fact, let me see. Let me get that post. Because I don't know why people just get upset with me when I ask certain questions, but I understand. I ain't toting feelings. I'm gonna go here and see. And I got told feelings. And I had a nice workout today, boy, on the track, boy. Oh God. I also posted all over the place, boy. All right, here it is. Here. Right? I want all to see this one. They were very upset with me because I posted and they're asking me why I only
Pick it on.
picking on them fellas and them. And to me it's time and
Or if
place.
you know the tree, the tree belong to him or something.
Yeah. If I know if the tree belongs to him. Yeah. All right, so look at here on the screen, right, Olia? I'm just taking this out from a page. All you see is the tree, right? A very nice tree. It looked like a very elegant house too as well. I never really worry about the house or anything like that, Somebody asked me if that is in his house. I don't know, right? But I asked the question. I asked, Merry Christmas to the representative from Laventil West. I was wondering if many people of Laventil West will have a Merry Christmas and have such a splendiferous Christmas tree. I mean, I just asked the question.
Nothing wrong with that.
Right? And so from that, let me show you what I get here. I get a threat from that.
You get real
what
lips.
Oh God, boy. I feel like threatening, boy. But I know it's a fake profile, but let me remove my sweetbread. Sweetbread looking good, boy. Oh God, that sweetbread looking good.
Trying to make everybody hungry now.
Yeah, boy, no joke, So here's the threat, right? Curtis C. Aguilera. I think it's a fake profile, though. He says, big man, get a life. You are too small-minded. If you was living in Trinidad, we will deal with you long time. You need to grow up. Timing is everything. Carry on. The world is small. We see you every time in the USA. Take it easy and trust me. You chat too much rubbish. Now we have enough of your rubbish. Serious time ahead. I will send them for you. Big boy, relax.
I'm saying you need to send that to the FBI, boy.
But them fellas and them fellas and them, they don't understand. They don't understand. They don't understand. They do not understand.
You
All I have to
got
tell you is
alert.
that
You got flag that post and send it to Facebook.
just remember, I worked 23 years at the New York Stock Exchange. That's all I go say. And I'm going to leave it there. Curtis Aguilera, what I have to say to you is that I worked 23 years at the New York Stock Exchange, and I dealt with some of the highest investigation that you could deal with. I will leave it there. You understand? Because I don't know, somehow, them fellas and them think is them alone is bad, John, you know. You understand? You know how they be showing up the gun and all kind of thing, and when the police come for them, what has happened? Right? It was boil down like Baji. You understand? Yeah, but you know, think about this, right? Why would you go on social media and threaten somebody, even if you have a fake profile? You could easily look for your IP address. You're so easy to be traced. I mean, really and truly, you know, boy. That's what I'm telling you. Tommy boy, sometimes you just ask yourself if it's gonna get worse before it gets better.
Well, you know, sometimes I myself don't even know what to say about my people.
No, really and truly. That's why I always say to people, you're entitled to your opinion. Right? Because none of us, well, no, I won't say none of us. We are not the same people. We are different people. Right? And people have different ideas on how they see things differently. But when a person don't see things your way, right? In Trinidad and Tobago, I don't know. I really haven't faced it in the United States of America. Right? In Trinidad and Tobago, they feel that they could call you any type of names and abuse you. Well, the abuse more than anything else. And it's just normal.
Yeah, but
Right?
the world has changed. Terrorist threats, people take that very seriously in this
Very
time.
seriously. Those things are taken very seriously.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, very, very seriously.
And they must remember too that a U.S. citizen, when you wrangle or tangle with a U.S. citizen, you're dealing with a much more serious system than the third world's.
Than a Trinbagonian.
I said the third world, you know.
All right,
Yeah, I
now,
mean,
they think you know.
you know, when I see the fella, I say, but wait now, but and this is the first time I ever saw a post from him. But when I look at his social media page, he has a fake profile. It's a fake profile. I know that. Because it's a profile, it only have pictures. You know, when you have a fake profile, it is just put pictures of whoever the person that you took the profile from, and you don't really have much post and thing, right?
Yeah.
But you are still easily traced.
Yep.
Easy. This is 2022, you know.
Almost 23.
Yeah, this is not 1922. You know? Yeah. But listen, I mean, I don't know what this. I don't know what to say, man. You know, it just didn't make sense. So that means to say that if he's threatening me like that, if that person is threatening me like that, boy, they must have to be a PNM too. Can I surmise that?
You said 2 million. You said 2 million, one like you?
Say that again, Tommy.
When you said 2, you mean one also as you are?
No. Could I say that he's a PNM as well? He's a supporter of the PNM.
Oh, he's a PNM supporter. He's a sycophant.
Right, because I put up the post about Fitzgerald Hines, and he upset that I put up that post. You understand? And he's commenting, or maybe he's trying to throw me off, or it could be a UNC person who just put in to throw me. I mean, there's so many different, you know, things that you could think about. Because in this day and age, you know, you never know. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that he has his that's his opinion. I could get him in trouble.
I mean, it is unbelievable, man.
Hmm.
You know, Eugene Julian, good night. You never thought that politics in Trinidad and Tobago will get to the place that it is today. Politics, eh?
I don't
know.
think we should be surprised. I don't think we should be surprised, you know.
Really?
Nah.
Nah, I'm surprised.
I don't think we should be surprised because
I don't think we are that type of people, though.
You didn't think so? Huh.
I think we are loving type of people. I think Trinbagonians, most Trinbagonians are loving type of people.
I wouldn't disagree with you, except that there are some sycophants when it comes to party politics.
But how did we get there? How did we get there?
Well, COVID come
Right.
and cap spraddle everybody, and it showed and it widened the gap between the have and the have-nots. And now the have-nots, they have no way of getting nothing. They're gonna stay where it is with a 4%, 1%, no percent. And the haves fed up of what's going on. And you're not supposed to say nothing because they're trying to hold on to what they have. And they
Yeah,
don't
because
want the
yeah.
have-nots to get anything.
and have who eating their food and they want to keep eating their food and they don't want nothing to disrupt that, you know.
Yeah, that's what's going on. And don't talk about this is what he and don't say nothing about it. Let it remain as is. That's what they want.
Because there are some people who are very comfortable and very happy with the state of things, you know.
Now, as you guys say that, right? So I put up another post, right? HDC contractors haven't been paid, right? And
Yeah.
I asked the question again, right? Rowley jamming still with a Christmas party, but HDC contractors not being paid, right? Now, a person raised a good point, though. A person raised a good point that all prime ministers normally have Christmas party. So I could bend a little bit on that. I could bend it. But if you are a transformational leader and not a transactional leader, if it was me, here what I was doing. I was going to take that money for that Christmas party and I was going to hold some big party in some one of them depressed areas, right? I was going to do that. Or I was going to put that money towards some program where people could get something for Christmas.
Yep.
At least they gain something. Not a big splash in Whitehall with a Christmas party, but I could understand that it's an annual thing, and I could understand that.
But watch now, What?
But we have to start thinking outside the box. Not because they had it for the past umpteen years, you still have to have it too.
They could have it and incorporate it with some of the depressed areas in the country and hand out stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Correct. We go have it in here and we go give out stuff there. Right?
Yeah.
That's what we do. We go have it somewhere. It's like because we had it. You know what it's like? Think about this, right? In soccer, they now have what's called VAR, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
They could go back now and look at if a fella get tripped in the box and the referee call a penalty, the team could say, well, look, you need to go look at VAR. They might go back and look at VAR and it is a penalty and the referee had to change their mind. Right? World Cup change their mind. They now have VAR. Right? So, because they had the party for the past umpteen years, World Cup didn't have VAR. I think this is the first year they have VAR in our World Cup. First year. So because what happens as things progresses, you have to change with the times. You can't stay the same.
Nope.
You have to change. So the person saying, well, let's have it every year. All right. So they have it every year. So because they have it every year, it's okay for you to have it every year. Right? So because they have carnival every year, Monday and Tuesday, You should continue to have carnival every year, Monday and Tuesday. Skip a year.
No, but we've had years when there was emergencies and there was none. Like for example, in COVID, and for example when it had polio. For example, when remember what year was that? 71 or 72?
72.
Yes.
But Tommy,
Mm.
I'm saying that when you're skipping, you're allowing things to cause you to skip. I want you to be proactive and say to yourself, you know what? The budget for Carnival 2023 was going to be 140 million. We're going to take that 140 million and put it into social services, and we're not having no Carnival next year.
But you got to realize and remember that Carnival is a major business, you know.
No, I understand all of that.
Well, didn't they fund a taste of Carnival? And they buy cow pen for people to stop and dancing, and people catching their ass the full book list. Huh? Okay.
Yeah.
So Kapiza says, and we will address this one when we come back. Kapiza wants to know, how come Massa Day done, but all you're celebrating a white man holiday?
When you talk about
Kapiza.
Christmas,
Yeah, Kapiza. I think
Christmas is another story when you really start to break it down, you know. But
well, it's Christmas he's talking about.
yeah, but Christmas is something that we really need to explore. Anyway.
No, I agree with you, you know.
Well, I heard Christmas. I heard where they said Christmas was for the pagans, you know, and it was celebrated long, like years after this alleged birth of Jesus, the day he was born. Everybody take it and capitalize on it.
Yes,
Mhm.
everything becomes business because when you analyze it, it's near to impossible for Jesus Christ to be born on the 25th of December.
And somebody said it was. They pointed out to me where in the Bible they said equinox, and equinox is when the spring it changes, when the moon changes, you know, into a different phase in the spring. So I don't know how it ended up to be December 25th. I hear it was that King Charlemagne who put it that way. So I don't know.
Wasn't it? There's so many different theories, and there's also the celebration of Nimrod's birthday. It's just so many different theories, but Rome is responsible for where we are right now.
So everything we do is Roman. The clock, the work schedule, the day schedule, the days of the week, the months of the year. Roman.
Aston, I'm not hearing you. You there?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Oh, now you get it. Well, what Kapiza say now? Emancipate yourselves.
Kapiza said we went for Saddam and have them running for their life.
And Jesus not even white. Oh Lord, here we go. Hot topic in the village tonight.
But let me ask Kapiza something. Kapiza says, imagine if he is an African or Afro-Trini and a PNM and he attack you. Imagine what you could do to me. Kapiza, I don't know what the person is, and I don't know if the person pink, blue, green, or yellow, you know. I really don't know. And as a matter of fact, to me, I really didn't matter. Because at the end of the day, is the words that matter. The threat is the most important thing. So who the threat come from? I don't care if the threat could have come from a man up on Mazatanius or Zinaranius or Vinaranius. It does still a threat.
Well,
so I don't look at it as if the person is this or the person is that. A threat is a threat. You know? And Carrie said that's why our world is like that. Too much hatred and ignorance. No one could give an opinion and support anything because it affects others. Yeah, full 100. You know what I mean? You know, it's like, oh God, Capiza, you're not easy.
And what's fueling everything? You have egotistical males who just don't want to come down off of that podium they're on and meet certain people halfway and fix the thing. Women are more, we are more amicable. We're conducive for peace. Our actions are conducive for peace because we are childbearers.
That's debatable. That's debatable.
We are child bearers, so we look forward. We want a situation where our children and grandchildren are safe. It is a natural thing for us, right?
What's debatable, Tommy?
What's debatable?
That women are so much more peaceful than men.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
No, Dana, that's debatable.
What do you mean debatable? We will seek peaceful, but y'all are so ego driven.
No, Diana. Again,
your men are ego driven, and you don't want to hear nothing.
Diana, you cannot paint a broad brush.
I'm telling you.
Diana, right. Listen to this. When the Falklands Island War was fought with Argentina, who was running England?
I'm telling you.
All right, hold that thought right here. Let's go for a quick station identification. It's in the village with the DAT Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 7 to 10 p.m. Stick and stay. We'll be right
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Hey,
one girl, I know you want your life up this Christmas, but I will remember the script for the year, the way how you like it. Every day, I'll hold my dancing. If I go do something for she, bring a piece of her. She wanted for Christmas early. She said she waiting. She hope I will do it today. I tell she are coming. Right now I on the way. When I bring the book and I drop it, the woman start to expect. Telling me it's not so she wanted. Next time I must never forget. She holding the book and she and she don't care on the baby. She made me to understand. She don't care on the baby. This so she loves she forget. She don't care on the baby. It just makes she sleep good in bed. She don't care on the baby. She holding on she mind. This is my mistake. When I'm bringing forth for she, and show me that will get on the biggie. The woman make me to know she don't care on the baby. It's an she looking young so she don't care on the baby. When you get the box, I tell you you're in the market. She want me hold on, she tell me don't go back for it. She's not that one child, or she keep playing with the beats. Baby, how she hope, she can't leave it, she say it's sweet. The way she admiring it, she have a weakness for cause. She get paid by back to what you give, and he get with knife and fork. She holding the book in she hand, she don't care on the baby. She make me to understand, she don't care on the baby. So she loves, she forget, she don't care on the baby. It makes she sleep in bed, she don't care on the baby. She holding on she mind. This is my mistake. When I'm bringing forth for she, it's show me that no care on the baby. The woman make me to know she don't care on the baby. It's not how she looking young so she don't care on the baby. she hand. She don't care on the baby. She make me to understand. She don't care on the baby. So she love she for me. She don't care on the baby. It just make she sleep in bed. She don't care on the baby. She worrying how she mind. It's just a mistake when I'm bringing bubble she. You show it that look here on the biggie. The woman make me to know she don't care on the baby. It's that how she looking on so she don't care on the baby. I like the one that says, I like the one that says, I was never on the yeah. I know you like a fresh walk, but the best part of the bigger life is the tail. You want to make.
So there you have it, folks. Eddie Charles, boy. Man, the one who here on this piggy.
Who requested that song?
Huh?
Who requested that song?
Nadia.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know.
Every year she want this piggy song.
Nadia request that? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't remember Nadia.
Every year. Watch and see she gonna want you to close out the program with it again.
But Nadia like pork, so wrong with that.
Nadia like serious
pork.
woman.
Yeah, means nothing wrong with that.
And she want hairy pork too.
Oh my.
So
she don't want to hear any piggy.
Nah, so let me go back to Dana. Talk there.
Well, let me give some facts here. www.forbes.com, psychological research on the characteristics of men and women supports a person by the name of Sandberg's claim, who was talking about the Ukraine war. There's substantial evidence that female leaders tend to be more collaborative than their male counterparts, suggesting women would be more likely to work with their neighboring countries to find peaceful solutions to conflict. Women also tend to be more empathetic, and their empathy may make them less likely to harm their enemies physically. By contrast, from a young age, boys are physically aggressive than girls, and this greater tendency toward aggression may make male leaders more likely to initiate war.
I know one thing. It was just a look from Jada that caused Will to
and Will went up and did what? Okay, but Jada was the one that he was poking fun at. But she didn't get up and go and slap him, right? But Will get up and went and did the slapping. Okay, let me go. Continue. Keep burying yourself.
All he did was look at Will, and he knew what he had to do.
What do you mean he knew what he had to do? She can look, but she did not get up. Now, unlike me, I would have gone up there for him. I was a different kind of female, but I would have gone up there for him. But Will get up and went up there. Will get up and went up there. So
why did they call Margaret Thatcher the Iron Lady?
I don't know. Maybe she wasn't. Maybe she wasn't our woman made of iron.
All right.
And why are we using her as an example anyway? Oh.
She's not a good example?
Nope.
All right. Well, I'll reserve that then.
Men, according to our thing, despite the evidence that men tend to be more aggressive and overconfident, women are very collaborative and empathetic. You understand? For female head of state, the selection process may weed out more feminine women, allow women to be more masculine tributes to advance in these roles. That is, women who behave more feminine, collaborative, empathetic. Okay? Good.
Yeah, but you just said that you what you would have done in.
But you can't use, I'm an outlier. You can't use me as an example. I'm just an outlier. He would have got a slap. He would have got a slap from me. My husband would have had a hand. I would tell him, calm down. I got this. I different. But
Will
generally speaking,
Will
right?
started off laughing, and when he looked at Jada, the whole thing changed.
What do you mean? How it is? Okay, so that the same thing goes with the apple and Adam and Eve, right?
I rest my case, Your Honor.
She bring the apple and say, "Hey, you got to eat this thing here, boy."
I'm telling you.
So he ate the apple and he get into trouble.
Exactly.
So who gives she the apple to eat? Not a man.
Anyway, she could have said.
So Eugene says we all know that December 25th is not the birth date of Jesus. That's the way it's celebrated. Why is that an issue? Oh, it's an issue.
Oh.
I mean, why is it an issue? It's an
issue. It was a kiwi fruit. yeah. I don't know. All you good, yes.
Because it's an issue.
It's an issue?
Yeah, it's an issue.
All right.
Somebody just sent me that earlier.
That's into the snow.
And somebody just sent me a Christmas wish day.
But listen, they said that the history of the Christmas is one that dates back to a very long time. The first Christmas that was celebrated was done in the year 336 in Rome. It played a very important role during the famed Arian controversy that took place in the 300s. During the early years of the Middle Age, Epiphany shadowed over it. Christmas was brought back to the limelight around 800 when the Emperor Charlemagne received the crown on Christmas Day. During the 17th century, the Puritans had Christmas banned because it was associated with drunkenness and different other misbehavior. It was made a proper holiday around 1660, but was still quite disreputable. Yeah, right?
But I think that some of the rituals that come with Christmas, you gotta stop brainwashing people.
Yep.
You gotta stop brainwashing your kids and tell them Santa coming on the chimney. Right? And,
yep.
You know, when you come up in the morning, Santa go put your gift below the Christmas tree for you. By the way, what's the purpose of a Christmas tree? By the way, what's the purpose of a Christmas tree?
That's a good question. I did some research and it was that is something that they borrowed from the German culture, they said.
So what's the purpose of it?
I'm gonna see where I put it inside my little notes here.
Yeah, what's the purpose of a Christmas tree? Anybody know what's the purpose of a Christmas tree?
What is the purpose of a Christmas tree? You know, Ansel?
No, I don't know. Okay, let me see the question. What's the purpose of a Christmas tree?
I don't have a clue.
It says, what does the Christmas tree symbolize? Then legend has it that a fir tree grew out of the fallen oak. That became a symbol of Christ being triangular in shape. It represents the Trinity. And from there came the idea that the tree should be a symbol of Christ and new life. Okay. All right.
They also said in many countries it was believed that evergreens would keep away witches, ghosts, evil spirits, and illness.
Correct. Now, where all the decorations and things on the Christmas tree come from?
I think they came from Germany. The modern Christmas tree originated in Germany, where families set up a paradise tree in their home on December 24th, the religious feast of Adam and Eve. They hung wafers on it, symbolizing the Eucharistic host, the Christian sign of redemption.
And so, think about this, right? the PSC&G, if you live in New Jersey, and Con Edison, they love you around Christmas. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Because you put all them lights out in front of your house. You have your Christmas tree, lights on your Christmas tree. You decorate your house with lights galore. And it's running 24/7, you know. Right?
Mhm.
Money making, boy.
Yep.
Double money. You got it cold already. You don't have to pay huge heating
Correct.
bills. Top of that.
You got that right. And
You
I got
gonna get all them
electricity.
lights to put outside and all kind of thing. But I see some people house decorate. It looks splendiferous, boy.
I got electric heat, so you know my bill gonna be humongous because I had to run it for the past 3 days constantly. You know, because you can't let your pipes freeze up if you
Right.
turn it off. Because
Right.
then that's a plumber bill you don't want.
Now,
So true.
what is
So
what's the symbol of Santa Claus? Because at one
What
time
is it?
Santa Claus only used to be white. You know?
Saint Nicholas.
Yeah, Saint Nick.
Well, I never believe in no Santa Claus. So.
No, but for those who believe in Saint Nick, why Santa Claus was always it's only in the last half he started to get a black Santa Claus, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Because in Chumakak, you know, we used to wait for Santa Claus to come. Because depends on depends on your status in Chumakak. Like for example, I told you guys this is real. In Chumakak, you could have tell who was it, or most of us was considered to be poor, right? But there are different levels of poor. For example, the family who lived below us, the father in the house was a customs officer. So you know he was doing good, right? While my mother was a 10 days worker. And our household was a single family house. So while our neighbors downstairs, they had
single parent, you mean?
single parent. Yeah, single parent. And downstairs, we had that family. They had husband and wife. I mean, the husband was working. He was working customs. So, you know, the parent, the wife didn't really have to work. And that's where we used to go and be able to look at our television. We used to go outside. They put a little, you know, the window, they move the curtain outside, and that's how we go and look at TV. Because we didn't have a television at that point in time. You know? And Tommy, remember Torel?
The furniture, the appliance.
Yes. Dana, you remember them? Torel?
Torel?
Yeah,
Appliance
T-U-R-L.
store.
Is that appliance?
I don't know about no Tor. I know Max and House. I know.
No. Diana. Torel was for the people like in Chumaka, Claventil.
I
Max
never
and
hear
House.
about that.
The only house I used to pass by, I passed by Max house. I used to pass by.
And you won't send none for you?
Boy, listen, when and most of the time when you order something, you used to order it like a day or two before Christmas, eh? So anytime you see Torel truck come up by the planning, right? Is either somebody getting a fridge for the first time, a stove, a
God.
TV, a 45, a player, you know. Yeah.
But I grew up in a house that had radiogram, TV, fridge, stove, coal pot, everything.
And you grew up middle class. I'm telling you, when that Torel truck come up in Chumakak, almost everybody used to come and look out the banister to see who life is going to be improved. Yeah, because when I left Trinidad, we didn't have no telephone in the house.
No, we didn't have no telephone. We had an outdoor latrine and outdoor bath.
No, we had outdoor latrines. We had latrines. We had
an outdoor bath.
Yeah, outdoor bath too. No. In the planning, we had an indoor bath.
We had outdoor bath.
Water used to go a certain time. Tommy, water used to go by earlier?
Always, man.
Eh? What was you there now?
We always had water, as far as I know.
There you go.
What happened to my particular house that I lived in? We live at the end of the street, which is down a hill. So we always had water in our tap. But at that times, that water used to go, and people started to come by us.
What will happen was water might go inside the house or the thing, but we had a pipe down by in the back where he kept the cows, and the water was always in that. There was always water coming from there. And every night I used to have to go turn off the stop cork. You know, that metal box where they hold the pipe, the thing for turn off the pipe?
Yeah.
And I can remember one night a snake coiled around my hand, boy. Oh, Lord. I shook my hand so hard that I think I shook it out of the socket in the shoulder.
Wow.
And they had to, the lady had to work it back in for me. A ball for murder here.
No, think about this, right? Why do we wait for Christmas to paint our house, inside the house, and always to put up we putting up new curtain?
Oh.
But you remember we started to polish the floor and all the furniture. We started to do all the furniture, all the Morris furniture and all that.
Well, we started to throw sheet over the furniture on them because you're going to paint. Gotta paint.
And varnish this and all them dishes and things had to be washed and dried and put back in clean the thing with the mirror glass with gazette paper.
Well, Tommy, you and Diana had to vanish. We not nothing we want to vanish.
We had to vanish and polish and this and that and clean all the glass.
We had
use gazette paper, right, Tommy? And your hair shining. And we had a lamp that we would keep very current going. You had to clean that lamp shade out.
What?
Clean it.
You had a lamp?
Yeah, we had a lamp. Yeah, the lamp that we put the kerosene lamp.
Yeah, we had a kerosene flambeau.
Well, I had to use flambeau to study when I was studying outside the light off.
You had a lamp too?
In a solo bottle?
A lamp was for emergency.
Right.
We used to use juicy bottle, the taller one.
We had solo bottle. And you put a piece of old khaki, put some kerosene oil, and you stuff it at the core, and that's your wick. And you had to douse it ever so often. God.
No, you buy wick in the store, and when you wick around
I couldn't afford no wick. I had to use a piece of old khaki, a cloth that ain't burning so fast. And I was taught how to make it. And it was,
That sounds very dangerous.
Well, I know how to make that. It's called a Molotov cocktail. But that's what I used to study by plenty nights.
I thought Molotov cocktail was what the Black Power was pelting in the 1970 revolution.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's what it's called a Molotov cocktail. I make it to be my flambeau. And then, there's another thing. Man, every night, you had to go burn a heap of rubbish and make it smoky to smoke away the sandflies and the mosquito. And so now you had to find an old paint pan, right, and stuff it with grass and make layers of cloth and grass and paper and cloth. And you had to catch the thing to burn, and you had to make it smoky and walk on and smoke the whole.
Diana, what happened to the cockset?
Nah, cockset, we can't afford that.
All right.
Cockset, trailer costly, man.
But I didn't know they had turkey in Trinidad for Christmas. Take a listen to this. I didn't know they had turkey. Seriously, I didn't know that. Listen to this.
Eddie, is that big fat turkey right there? I want that.
Oh gosh, girl. A turkey dry up in the oven. That is all you want. Nothing else. Here we go. As man, you know how I like my turkey. Christmas time I buy one already. Hey, one big fat turkey for me to share with everybody. But if you see this lady, man, she only harassing me. She keep on telling me, roast pork and fowl leg good enough. for she. Then let someone tell me she does put on plenty. The only thing that satisfies she is peace and a big fat turkey. Nothing's forget satisfy she. She want a big fat turkey. She ready to fight and eat me. She want a big fat turkey. This lady just so damn pretty. She want a big fat turkey. And here I am to morning. Just give me a big fat turkey. Turkey, turkey. She want a big fat turkey. Turkey, turkey. She want a big fat turkey. All the turkey try up in the oven. I know you want the part by the leg. You go get it. There we go. She done say she don't want no hair on the biggie. Cause that thing they're not pleasing she. What? But she come to make her own party. Yeah. Just come eat, drink and be merry. She just want to be happy. As soon as she reach in the party, and then she turkey down the ready. You know the woman breaks with me. Then she call out Eddie, like you want to drive me crazy. Boy, how you go do this thing to me? I want a piece of your turkey. Nothing's forget satisfy she. She want a big fat turkey. She ready to fight and eat me. She want a big fat turkey. This lady just so damn pretty. She want a big fat turkey. And here I'm too funny. Just give me your big fat turkey. Turkey, turkey. She want a big fat turkey. Turkey, turkey. She want a big fat turkey.
Of course, I did boy, where's the one? You know, the best turkey. Look how big and fat it is.
Every year, they give me what turkey was. Every year, who want by the wing, who want by the leg, who want by the chest. I don't know what to do. Only one big turkey I have, you know. And everybody want a piece. She just want to be happy. As soon as she reach in the party, and then she the turkey down the ready. You know the woman fresh with me. Then she call out Eddie, like you want to drive me crazy. Boy, how you go do this thing to me? I want a piece of your turkey. Nothing's forget satisfy she. She want a big fat turkey. She ready to fight and eat me. She want a big fat turkey. This lady just so damn pretty. She want a big fat turkey. And here I'm too funny. Just give me your big fat turkey. Turkey, turkey. She want a big fat turkey. Never. Take a piece of turkey now, man. Where you going, turkey? What you want? Turkey. What you want? Turkey.
I want that one.
She want a big
That
fat
one, yeah.
turkey.
No, that I want the big fat one.
This year, everybody will get a piece of turkey, you know. You said the best part of the turkey is the part by the neck. Oh my God, the turkey dry. But the best part of the turkey is the part by the neck.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
No music? The DJ boss?
No, the DJing, but the DJ says not the mic. Yeah, Miss Kuva says, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Ah.
Yeah. Welcome. I see Lana tonight. Eugene Julian says, all these Christmas celebrations are traditional. People look forward to this time of the year. Yeah, Kirk is right. Yeah.
You know, it a lot of good comes out of it, you know. A lot of people get to socialize with their neighbors and just be nice to each other, which is very positive at the same time. Hey, Lana, probably out. Lana, probably out.
No, Tommy, I hear you because I think around Christmas time, I use the quote, you make a life by what you give rather than what you receive, you know? Because Christmas is really a time of kind of giving, you know? I remember back home, we used to go and We used to go by visit plenty people's house. You know what I mean? You used all used to do that too, right, Tommy? You go by plenty people's house.
Especially in the country. You talk about door to door, paranging from house to house. Oh my
Yeah, you're
gosh.
gonna try to buzz the bar, you know?
Yeah.
But I guess that ain't going on this year. I see some people say, don't bother come by me for Christmas. I don't have nothing there. You had nothing chops and windpipes. I said,
Yeah,
Lord.
yeah. Christmas different.
You know
Not
what?
like it used.
Huh?
How it is now, you just deal with friends, you know, people that you're familiar with. And I'm sure many people have a lot of friends and you go from friend
Yeah, but
house to friend house.
is it safe to do that now?
So you don't want to go by strangers, you know?
It could still be by your peeps and people coming to, create mischief. It's not safe.
Fear is paralyzing.
But Answer Party had a party, boy. Woo! They were fetting. I guess they had ham and macaroni pie.
When was that?
Didn't they have a party the other day?
Where?
A Christmas party. If you put out something now, how the party and the people how could you have people partying or something, the PNM party and the garbage people and get paid, the HGC contractors and get paid?
There's a let me play that. Since you talk
But I
about that.
like how the HGC people stand up. That's what I tell the people in the swim call to do. Stand up and don't go
They're
nowhere.
gonna get paid, you know. I've been told that
Who gonna get paid?
I think Wednesday is supposed to get some money.
The
Since they didn't
HGC people?
Yeah. Since they didn't pick up the garbage up in
And that is what swim call should be doing too. I bet you they raise the salary.
so hold up, look this one here. I know I'm to that. Okay, I don't know I'm to the volume. Volume going somewhere. Have you tried the other one? Have you tried
Anybody see
here
anybody?
Here it is. Oh, I think I must have muted that, but so this is what happened with respect to some swim call people who haven't been paid.
Swim call or HBC?
HGC, my bad. Yeah, thank you. HGC people who haven't been paid and they just decide to leave the garbage wherever it is.
That's right.
So this is what happened. Let me show you.
HGC people collecting. You said HGC people collecting garbage now? I thought that was housing.
HGC contractors.
Okay.
Right? They may collect
Right.
garbage in front of housing or contractors. You know?
I got you.
So here it is.
It's an evening of Christmas celebration as the White Hall becomes a concert hall. Join us for the 2022 postcard from the Prime Minister, featuring talents from across the nation. Joshua Regrello and Marvin Newton, Clarice Beepert, Leandro, Deron Sandy, the dynamic Mason Hall Community Choir, the National Philharmonic Orchestra, a duet by Adana Roberts and Nisha B, and much more. Christmas cheer in this year's postcard from the Prime Minister. Christmas Eve at 7:05 p.m. and Christmas Day at 10 a.m. on TTT and TTT Online.
Where's that site?
That is a Heights in Mover.
Okay.
That's a place in Mover. Some Heights, I forget the name of the place, yes, boy. But what happened is that subsequent to that, they have been promised. I'll get that video. Eugene says it also stimulates the economy. Christmas stimulates the economy.
It does. It's an economic tool.
Isn't it? It depends on the times. Doesn't it depend on the times, Tommy?
I would tend to think, regardless of what the economic hardships, that people always seem to go the distance to make something happen. Because think about in the days of the past when things weren't so bright, and people still made an effort to have a good Christmas, especially for the children, because they always say Christmas is for children, and people keep making children.
But how come they say they had talent from all around the country? How come I ain't see Errol Fabian with the song they want to Rowley? Huh? That's a nice song.
Now tell me something, Diana. You put yourself in the PNM's boots, and they're having an affair. You're gonna hire something that sort of makes a mockery or denigrates your leader?
He said he had talent from all around the country. What's wrong with putting we don't want no Rowley? I see nothing wrong with that.
That's a little controversial for the ruling party. You know that.
Controversial for who?
Anyway.
We don't want no Rowley. Why are we on this subject? Anybody heard an address from the Honorable Prime Minister to the nation for Christmas yet? All they tell me in the chat now. Did the Honorable Prime Minister come and talk to the nation yet? And offer some sort of empathy with the hard times everybody going through, and offer some kind of assurance yet? And try to put them at ease with the murder rate and all that. Anybody? Yeah. All the time in the chatter. You see anything, Angela?
No, I haven't seen anything. I'm looking right now.
Okay.
No, I ain't seen nothing.
Nothing yet. It's Christmas Eve, eh? Okay.
I'll just say that I'm just looking.
Or if not he, who he leaving? They say he out of the country. Who he leave in charge?
Who's that?
Who running the country? No, Imsburg?
No. He in Trinidad.
He in Trinidad?
Yeah, because he having a party tonight.
And he addressed the nation, yeah, and they had the big party, and people catching the tail. I sure there's some people gonna wake up tomorrow then on that day.
Anyways.
Well, but I know when you address them, they'll get something to eat.
Let me see your face. My word. Not a hello, my brothers and sisters. Nothing. You don't want to hear nothing, fellow trimming, nothing. But all they had party.
But do we really think the Prime Minister should be addressing the population for Christmas? I think New Year's is more important.
And why not?
Because I mean, Christmas is where people celebrate. You know, they celebrate all kind of things. They celebrate cooking food.
And that is exactly
all kind of thing. You know, they celebrate. I think for New Year's would be more important. And
I find Christmas and New Year's Christmas because everybody's celebrating Kwanzaa, who ain't celebrating this, that, the third, the other, and you show unity. You show your leader. That's what a leader does, not a politician. A leader does something. What?
Which holidays you think the Prime Minister should address the nation?
All of them.
But on a balanced note, you see how many people in New York are
Hey, you trying to say I unbalanced? That what you say? I know where you live, you know.
I'm saying that I've noticed that in New York, a lot of people are complaining of hardship also, you know.
Oh, it's all over the world, yeah. But at least we'll see Joe Biden come on in the thing and Mrs. Biden and say something. But why he can't come on and talk to you 1 point something million people and like they've been through a hard, oh my God, but teetering on 600 murders. People out of work. People getting killed every day. Thing high. Gas price going up. Food going up. Huh? Where else going up? I guess the interest rate on money going up, on loans going up down there too, because it's a global thing, right? Where else people get let go from the little piece of work they had? Huh? And you get some sort of, oh, come on. And you want me to come and vote for you? When? Nah. You want to come Christmas time and schmooze me now. Mama guy me now.
Diana,
Yeah.
Eugene Julian said, I'm sure it's forthcoming.
You sure it's forthcoming?
Yeah.
It should have been done already.
Yeah.
And we don't want a Facebook post. You want to see the man on TV.
Nobody's seen him on TV right now. They have something going on right now. As a matter of fact. Huh?
And I find all them want to be political leaders. All the leaders of all the parties, them should come forth and say something to the people. Yeah, that's what you call marketing strategy and try and connect with people. People will always remember how you make them feel, you know. Huh? And you have you on the TV and you ushering words of understanding and empathy toward the people. They will remember that when time comes to vote. Let me behave myself. I'm gonna put on my good behavior.
And think about voting. Think about how much rum they're gonna drink.
Well, at least, you know, come on. Show your face. Show you care about the children. Show you care about the children at least. Nobody no. And tomorrow, anyway, I don't know. I don't know. Too shaky for me, boy. All them churches that collecting people money when they come to church, all of them should be giving out they should have some sort of feeding program tomorrow. At least you could get something for sure. Yeah, I said it. All my tithes are sticking inside that thing whole year. Whole year. Anyway, I'm behaving myself.
Grace Stelt, welcome. Merry Christmas to you as well. And hope you and your family have a good one too. So what on a Christmas Eve night? Today was about 12 degrees, yeah?
Today, say that again?
Today was about 12 degrees.
Okay, it was minus 15 up by me.
When I went out.
Well, I said minus 15. I had to put on my heat the whole day. Oh, but go ahead.
I went out today. I went to the gym. And my car doors were frozen, boy.
I could get my door open at all this morning.
Yeah, I also go on the other side. The other 3 doors were able to open, but the driver side, you know, had a hard time opening, boy.
I got the driver's door, tried to open it, it couldn't open. I got the passenger door open, I couldn't get the other doors to open.
You know, there's a de-icer for car locks, you know, car door locks.
Yep.
Yeah, 12 degrees, boy.
Minus 15.
And you know, when you go into the we getting a little feedback. It sounds like wind.
Wind?
It's down and see what happens.
Yeah. All right, it's gone.
Is it back again?
No, it's gone. Yeah, I think that when I guess it's I'm a little different, you know what I mean? In Trinidad and Tobago, you guys do have to face the type of weather that we have to face here in Christmas time, and when they have to straight have to deal with, you know what I mean? I
The
mean in Trinidad.
only body could have get me out there today is if I had a flight to catch to Tobago, or Jesus Christ come at my door and tell me come outside. I ain't going out there for nobody. I'm out of the house for the day yet.
No, I don't let outside factors decide
Nah, not
what I'm
me.
gonna do and not gonna do.
Well, if I go out there, I gonna take what I get. So let me stay inside. Mm-mm, mm-mm. A friend
Yeah,
of mine
so
woke up this morning and all his windows, he don't have curtain. You know, some of them people they like their window pane. Ice was forming on his window pane on the inside of the house. Eh?
He had no heat on.
He
so
said he had it on. He had
Eugene
it
says
on. Yeah, he had it on, but he believed the glass on the window has lost its thermal potency. You see,
Wow.
so you might have to replace them. Yeah, there was ice form on the inside of the house. I was like, whoa.
what look this boy. Carice. Carice says she baking right now and sipping on some Baileys. Carice, where you baking, girl? Where you baking? I bake a black cake today.
Oh Lord. And that cake must have come out brown.
Oh, you got what brown? It's a black cake.
Cake
But
must have come out brown.
I couldn't get no the black thing burnt browning. Is that what it's called?
You see,
Browning.
I'd say no more. The cake come out brown.
No, but I didn't get no. We didn't have no burnt
No browning.
browning. Yeah,
The
in
cake,
order to mix in.
how I that? I didn't know that, and I said the cake come out brown.
No, no, I didn't mind. It's a black cake. It have a so-called me fruits in them overnight.
Hmm.
And what kind of alcohol I use? I use my mother-in-law bring a wine from St. Vincent. I use that, and then I use what is the other one by? That brown rum, Bacardi by? Is it Bacardi? But
Lord,
I didn't use no Johnny Walker or anything like that. I use more
Lord, Father, that thing a drunken anybody.
Johnny
no,
Walker. I like
but,
that
but
one.
but the fruits go absorb all that thing. No
Yeah, then you
punching.
can eat the cake with
Nah,
the fruits full of wine.
you mad about punching? I can't punching, man. Crystal, you's a mad man. Over.
Make you want you to punch out.
Yeah, you want me to punch out in truth? Please. Hey, you know, I ain't
Okay.
gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. To say that one time I went to Trinidad for carnival,
Mm.
and my partners and them had some babash, and they said
Mhm.
that babash was caring for like years.
Hmm.
Boss, I ain't gonna lie to all you. I take a little sip, and when that thing hit me, my chest, I swear,
Castle Castle
boy,
Carnival.
I swear my chest was gonna explode. I ain't gonna lie, boy. That is the last time I ever take a sip of that.
A sip of babash.
Yeah, just a
They used to give us that with all kind of bush thing in it to drink when you have a bad cold on your chest.
what boy? That thing like gasoline, boy.
Yeah, you sap your joints with it.
That was the last thing. Oh, Ray still say use black label rum. No, next time I go try to, but you had to use because I just use cooking with Rhea and
Mhm.
cooking with Natasha.
Oh, okay.
I vex with Rhea. Rhea ain't tell me what temperature to bake the cake at. So I also go with by Natasha for Natasha to tell me.
Mhm.
So I use Natasha for the sweet bread and I use Rhea for the black cake. But I feel I gotta go back to Natasha. 'Cause,
Oh Lord, these two women.
Yeah.
I just stick.
They-
I just stick with Natasha.
You just stick with Natasha?
Mm.
I like Natasha better. But they say Rhea is the one who does really, Rhea more following.
No, I stick with Natasha. That's it.
Yeah.
Natasha is easily, more easily to understand.
Yeah. Yeah, I am. What is the first time, folks? Is the first time I make a black cake, eh? So I already had the first piece. So I had to go back upstairs and try it again and let you know what is really the outcome. But the sweetbread, A1, A plus sweetbread, no doubt about it. The sweetbread is A plus, A plus. No sugar, no salt. It off the chart. Or Carice says she make black cake last night, but she ain't tasting the alcohol. What kind of alcohol you use, Carice?
She use what? Apple?
No, what kind of alcohol? She make a black cake.
You gotta use Rhea Nephew, man. Jamaican 100 proof.
Oh Lord.
Nephew, boy.
Might as well use punching.
Might as well use punching and shoot.
Oh, that Jamaican Rhea Nephew in the tail, boy.
Them fellas and them that be drinking Ray and Nephew, boy. I just passed Ray and he Nephew.
But
Yeah,
when
well,
I ever have a cold, I feel a cold coming on or throat itching or anything, I squeeze a whole lemon in a glass and I put a cap full of Rhea Nephew and I sip on that. And it is nuke the cold.
But
wow.
listen, yeah, Ray and Nephew now, boy. I just pass
Yeah,
to them.
Rhea Nephew. And if you could use it for sapping if you have fever or anything like that. Yeah, Rhea Nephew, man.
You just use a cup of Ray and Nephew.
No, not a cup full. Come on, I say a cap full.
But anybody ever tried nuking a coal with oil of oregano?
Well, I hear that good too.
Nuking a what?
Oregano.
She says she's oil of oregano. That's for
What is that?
Oregano. The that broadleaf thyme.
No, it's a small leaf thyme.
Oh, okay. Because they said I could use in for
You could buy the oil, and the oil of oregano is equivalent to a natural antibiotic, but it's strong,
I have a oregano tea here, oregano tea leaves, bags, everything.
But wait now. Carice say she soak her fruits for 5 months.
Yes, that's what I told you. You have to soak that all up in June, July, August. You can't wait till 2 days and then
Nah, you soaking them for so long for.
No, that's how that works, Anselm.
You soaking it for 5 months to eat it in 2 days?
You're gonna eat it all out in 2 days, Anselm. When you make black cake's supposed to last you for a good month.
1 month?
Yeah, Eugene. How is it sweet bread if you didn't use sugar? You're right. I asked him the same question. That ain't no sweet bread. That's a loaf of bread. That raisin bread he make.
He says sweetened with fruits.
Yeah,
that raisin bread.
I put fruits. I put raisins. I put cherries. I put the fruits. I put coconut strips. Right?
Coconut, right?
Yeah. The little chunks now. Right?
Yeah, I know.
And
where you buy the flakes? By Trader Joe, you get them flakes?
I know my wife had them there. And what else I put? Yeah. And by the time I finished, and that thing finished, oh God, the thing was off the chart, boy.
And another thing you usually make is fruit wines, the different wines, mango wine, whatever fruit in season, guava wine. You buy cashew, you make cashew wine. Ooh, man, them things that it go down nicer, but when it hit you, boy, it hit you hard.
Yeah, boy. Ray still you're right, you know. Ray still say people just care wine for years and drink it in one day. That makes sense.
Coconut and black cake? I never hear about it.
No. Oh, you know what else I put? Oh, you know what else I put in the sweet bread? I put granola too.
Granola?
Yeah,
I tell you that ain't no sweet bread, I know oats bread.
Yeah. Hey, Buckamad, welcome. Be careful, Buckamad. Stay focused,
Yeah, nice coconut bake today.
Yeah, Carice,
Mm.
I taste any coconut, girl. I ain't gonna lie to you. Watch. If all it tastes that sweet bread, all you gonna be shocked. That sweet bread have
That is not sweet bread. You have
sugar.
no sugar.
No sugar.
That's a oats and raisin and prune and fruit bread. That's what that is. I know sweet bread.
What,
And
no,
Slim, since you're using sugar, next time try a little manuka honey.
you know something, boy? Manuka is that one from Australia?
From New Zealand or something like that, or Switzerland or somewhere there.
Or
Yeah,
agave
yeah.
or agave sweetener.
No, I have agave.
Okay, I just use that.
Yeah. But so Eugene, you're making my point exactly. All those fruits have sugar. You're making my point.
Yeah.
They have fructose. There are fructose. There are sucrose.
That's exactly my point. All those things are sugar, so I need to put sugar again, especially granulated sugar.
They have fructose,
No.
not
You
sucrose.
gotta stay away from granulated sugar.
I was telling you, me put their granulated sugar. People, it's funny, yeah? Or remember when we was in, anyhow, let me say, don't miss the we, when we grew up in Chumaka, Clavantil, right?
I see
When we go-
granulated sugar. That's a treat.
Well, correct is right. In
Right?
Chumaka, we used to use brown sugar. I only started using granulated sugar when I came to the United States of America. When we go by the corner by Miss May's store, Miss May give me a pound of brown sugar.
Little did we know that was the better sugar.
That was the best sugar. I
You
never
know-
used granulated sugar in Trinidad. Never. When I
It's
was
funny.
living in Trinidad.
It's funny. My mother used to use the granulated sugar for the babies. No, I'm a firstborn, so it have 8 after me. So I had at night my mother would wake me up to help her with whoever the baby is. When I became strong enough, of course. And I had one particular brother, my second to last brother. When he was born, he crying and you can't hear him crying at all. Heaven knows, sometimes you have that thing under your tongue. That's what he had. So my mother wake me up one night about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. Tell me, get up and make some tea for the baby.
You are
I get up to make tea for the
WZYE 95.9 FM.
Go ahead, Tommy, because we got to go for the station identification.
Yeah, she tell me. So I get up to make the tea. She said, make sure you sweeten it with the granulated sugar. Me, between sleep and wake, pull the jar of salt and sweeten the tea with the salt.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Because I'm looking for granulated sugar. Next thing, how we know, for the first time we hear that baby cry hard. That's all.
Something wrong.
That's all cut away.
Your brother still alive? Your brother still alive?
Yeah, boy. Yeah, he's alive.
You tried to kill your brother. You tried to kill him.
No, I actually did him a favor. Instead of him being a can't talk individually, because if that didn't cut away, he would have been what we used to call a long time mumu.
All right, let's go for a quick station identification. It's in the village to the DAT Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. Stick and stay. We'll be right back after this short message.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
What I say, want it here? Here? Where you want it? You know you stop looking at me. How am I gonna know what to put it?
I just study with you for Christmas.
Oh God, this time where you want sweet. Anything. And it shall be given unto you.
Oh, and I want car. I I want washing machine, I want dryer, I want TV, I want shoes, I want pens, I want
Early Christmas morning. Christmas morning. A man and his wife end up in a fight cause of left and right. The man feels she horning. She horning. He tells she do, darling, it's Christmas time. You bring me gift from your heart, I bring from mine. Anything you want, honey, I will stay at time. Tell me what you want for Christmas. Tell me what you want for Christmas. She said, I want clothes, I want shoes. Don't pick up nothing, honey. I want shoes, I want house, I want land. Give me some breakfast, well, it's best you more, and then I want for you. Oh, Christmas morning, I want how you name call it so. And I want that, I want this, and I want that. You bring your ham and sorrel, we bring the shack and patrol. I want this, and I want that. I want this, and I want that. Hey, what you want, what you want, what you want, what you want, what you want. I They say church and them causing plenty pain and suffering early Christmas morning. Christmas morning. People want to know what causing it wrong, whether it's true or a misunderstanding. Misunderstanding. The man make up to his wife and apologize. Go and make she breakfast as a surprise. Wifey meet him in the kitchen as soon as she rises. He said like an angel send you. Tell me what you want on the menu. She said, I want hops, I want ham, I want sorrel, I want jam, I want turkey, I want man. The man say I'm fed up here about it. I want man that's not little married to you. Oh, Christmas morning, I want all your name calling. So I want this, yes, I want that. I want this and I want that. You bring your ham and sorrel, we bring the shack and control. I want this and I want that. I want this and I want that. What you want? 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 Ayo. Baila. Spara. They say George, your cousin too much background in the place. They say George, your cousin too much background in the land. They say George, your cousin too much background in the house. They say George, your cousin too much background in the street. Early Christmas morning. Christmas morning. Baila. Spara. Aiwa. I see the car.
Oh.
Right here, the car.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM. You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey. The most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
The what? Aye.
Aye. Apu boy, Apu come down boy, Apu come down.
Oh, that's all.
Eh? Yeah, so Carisse, you ain't tell me what kind of thing you just use in your black cake, you know. You just if you're not brown, then what you gonna use? You told me?
Use honey.
No,
brown.
you get some brown sugar and you burn it, but you don't put too much to make the. You make your own browning. You don't know how to do that. Ask them, you don't know how to brown sugar like when you're browning chicken out and stuff like that.
Yeah. I know how to do it, but you know, it's the first time now. So we still all it does make a mountain out of a molehill, you know. The fella name is Apu. And Apu wants to see. Okay? Apu going all over the country. Apu wants to see. That's what it is.
Right, you have to see. You don't have to marry the first girl you meet.
No, you want to see. You don't want to go. You want to go. You want a parang, but you want to. His name is Apu, so you want to see.
He want to make sure Apu see.
Yes, you want to make sure. He didn't want to take him just so. You want to make sure Apu see.
Yeah.
Remember the song? The song by our good friend Errol Fabian.
You want to
roll with me?
Yeah, and Atto Bolden had a tea party.
That's right. Tea party.
Atto tea party. You understand? And and people like Grace tell to them to take things out of context. And all you know, Fabian is you have to put it in context. And he's very good at putting it in context.
But you have to remember part of the culture is also the double entendre.
Entendres, yep.
Yeah. We good for that, you know. We real good for that. No, we good for that. You know? So now listen to this one, right? This is a very popular one in Trinidad and Tobago. I mean, you know, it's in like that one we just played it with Apu, you know. So of course this is the Parang Soca King, we can say.
Cool.
You know? Yeah, all right. Hold on, eh? This is the Parang King. We could call him that, right?
Yes, Quanta.
Right. I see Parang King, right? So yeah, many people will say Ray, you take anything out of context, brother?
Yeah.
He said, come Trinidad, you'll get a Spanish Christmas with all them Venny they have.
Then how you pay me going?
You gotta change your lyrics this year to don't eat nothing, just get up and go.
Yeah, I say you know rich.
You know,
And the way do you for Christmas, boy?
cleaning and cooking and thing.
Yeah. Pastel. Who make pastel? Who make pastel? Who make
pastel? Say you feeling for pastel and ham.
Yeah. Just so I done the music. But hey, let me go let this one. I know for I surely hear this one before. This one. Then I think you hear this one before, you know.
Which one is that now?
Let me see if you hear this one before. Okay, what happened there, boy? Hold on. Yeah, hold on.
Who is this?
You hear this one?
Say slow, say slow. What is yours is yours. Come on. This skunk is yours. This skunk is yours. This skunk is yours. This skunk is yours. I went to the store to buy something. This monster, yeah. Look at the rally, feel like shopping. This monster, yeah. I decided to buy a gift early. This monster, yeah. To give it to everybody. I went by the cashier for she to ring me up. She give me 50% off. She said that she fixed me up. This skunk is yours, Eddie. This skunk is yours. She said, this skunk is yours, Eddie. This skunk is yours. She said, this skunk on the TV, this skunk on the chestnut drawer, this skunk on the table, and the carpet for the floor. This skunk is yours, Eddie. This skunk is yours. She said, this skunk is yours, Eddie. This skunk is yours. She said, you're paying your money. This skunk is yours. Making yourself happy. This skunk is yours. Wishing that I could say, this skunk is yours. My best customer of the day. This skunk is yours. When I say I gotta keep on shopping. This monster, yeah. With only this skunk I get in. This monster, yeah. From appliances to furniture. This monster, yeah. I'm going to enjoy this season this year. Then she show me her bed. She says the best in the store. I could lie down on it if I want to make sure. This skunk is yours, Eddie. This skunk is yours. She said, this skunk is yours, Eddie. This skunk is yours. She said, this skunk on the blender, this skunk on the microwave, this skunk on the toaster, the TV and the fridge. This skunk is yours. This skunk is yours. This skunk is yours. This skunk is yours. You're spending your money. This skunk is yours. Make yourself happy. This skunk is yours. Wishing that you could stay. This skunk is yours. And shop there for the whole day. This skunk is yours. This skunk is yours, Eddie. This skunk is yours. She said, this skunk is yours, Eddie. This skunk is yours.
And of course, Eddie get the biggest discount in the store. He get a big discount, boy. And now when you're going to that store and not to see if you can get a discount.
The soap is yours. That's what name.
No, no. He said he went in the store and he get his biggest discount.
No, discount is yours.
Yeah, discount is yours. Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Well, I thought he saying the soap is yours.
No. He talking about, when you go and you get certain discount on your appliances, discount on your fridge, discount on the stool, discount on the bed. Wherever you go, you're getting a discount. I mean, see nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
It's Christmas too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I wonder what Ella's doing for Christmas, boy. Yeah. Kapiza, what are you doing for Christmas? Arjun, what are you doing for Christmas?
Yeah.
You're making any sweetbread, black cake? You know?
You're the only baker in the village.
Huh?
You're the only wannabe baker in the village.
No, but you bake too. You bake. Nobody didn't taste it, but we know you bake.
My thing's already a portion.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Who get the
Neighbors. And then I'm gonna carry the rest for my cousin on Monday.
Did you make any fall down?
We fall down now.
hard jobs. You know them jobs just be hard.
Well, I mean, I don't make them things.
But if one of them jobs sit in your head, you go fall down.
No,
You never hear about fall down before. It's
no,
job.
I'm never able for that.
Tommy, you never hear about fall down? Eh?
Fall down.
Yeah, yeah.
And nobody,
Job.
and nobody had jobs. And nobody
Right.
the rock,
We just call
the,
them fall down.
the
Because if one of
rock.
them jobs sit in your head, you're
No,
bound to
we just put them inside tea, soak them in tea, and eat them before you bite into them.
soak it in tea.
Yeah, you break it off in pieces, you put it in your tea, and you soak it and you eat it. Come
Tommy
on, you
used to
don't know
do that?
about putting Crick's biscuit in a cup of tea, and somebody dies your nighttime thing. Crick's biscuit in tea.
I don't know about that.
You know about that? You put biscuit in soup too.
I know biscuit in soup. Yeah, I know biscuit in soup.
Oh, so you put you have a cup of biscuit and tea, and you drop your biscuit in your tea, man. You got the milk and it tasting good. You never had that answer?
No.
Cricks. I don't know about cricks. I know cricks with cheese and cricks with
No,
other little things.
yeah, cooks with maybe a soup or in tea and thing. I never know about.
You put biscuit in tea. Anybody in the chat ever had biscuit and tea? You put the biscuit
Yeah, but
inside your tea.
sweet biscuit.
Not only sweet biscuit, you can put cricks too. Look, I have cricks here, and I just do that regularly when I make chai tea.
I had two pack of cricks here. Two tin of cricks, but I don't use cricks in tea. I do my chocolate.
Try it and see, drop it in there and say, oh, now, the tea must be nice and hot there. And see, oh, what a lovely delight you made yourself.
I do my hot chocolate and my cricks
See,
with.
look, highly know. Yeah, yes, Diana, biscuit and tea. Where are they from? But I don't know them thing.
Not salt biscuit, not salt biscuit, sweet biscuit.
You can put cricks in tea, and it just tastes real good.
What kind of tea?
Chocolate tea, green tea, whatever.
Wait. That chocolate tea?
Yeah, chocolate, like, you want your grater, hot chocolate, you want your grater from, you get around Christmas time.
Iced tea too?
Yeah, you can put it in your chocolate, you can put it in your chai tea, your green tea, we would call it.
In Trinidad, we used to use, what's the name of that tea again? But it wasn't Lipton, that was the other one.
Cricks and tea, real boss, highly tell them.
Red Rose?
Red Rose. There we go, Tommy. Red Rose tea. We couldn't afford Lipton tea. Tommy always use Lipton, right?
Red Rose was popular, man.
Always used to use Lipton, right?
Lipton is when I come to America, Lipton was the order of the day, but in Trinidad, Red Rose tea was the more popular tea.
We used to use Red Rose. Dana, what you used to use?
Red Rose too. I can't remember.
Could Pizza just say something there? Milo, boy. We used to use Milo too, boy. Milo was like about 99% sugar, and it just
Milo and Ovaltine.
And Ovaltine, yes. 99% sugar. And the worst thing you could use, is condensed milk.
Oh Lord.
You should just call that sugar. You could just call that sugar milk.
Yeah, that's thick sugar.
That's just thick sugar, boy. But it tastes good, boy. Long ago, boy. When your mother open that thing and condensed milk.
I'll be right back, guys. Be right back.
You go down and sneak in the fridge and pour some of that condensed milk in your hand and lick it down like it ain't nothing, boy.
But plenty of the recipes call for condensed milk, eh?
Oh my God, Contra Cream calls for condensed milk. A whole 2 cans of condensed milk. I said, Lord of His mercy. 2 cans of that must be like about 80 grams of sugar, boy.
Wow. And could you imagine people doing CMOS with condensed milk and all that? Oh Lord.
Boy, Tommy, boy, can you imagine, boy? Does people really know what condensed milk is made of? Let me see what's the ingredients in condensed milk. Condensed milk.
I know sugar is look like the main ingredient.
Oh man. I know the other one too, Tommy. that I used to like too bad, boy, Nutriment.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy. Boy. Condensed
Just give
milk.
you an energy boost.
Boy. That too bad, boy. Condensed milk dairy product. We have Nestle.
Nestle's condensed.
Yeah. We have Carnation. Here it is here. Condensed milk. Let's see if I could read what it have on the Let's see if I could read what it have on the Nestle's
Ingredient.
sweetened condensed milk. Let me see what it have in the ingredients. Hold on, eh? Okay, I'm trying to get the ingredients. 14 ounces. Show more. 14 ounces. It doesn't tell you. It didn't tell me what. 259 for a can, yes? 14 ounces.
259 US.
Yeah, watching it here on a Target. Nestle La Lechera sweetened condensed milk. 14 ounces. $2.59.
Wow.
Can you imagine? Let me see ingredients in condensed milk. Sugar, grams of sugar.
Like about $14 TT and about $15 TT.
How many grams of sugar in condensed milk? Oh God! Oh God!
How many?
Tommy, 166 grams.
Wow, that's that diabetes in a can.
Man. Jesus Christ. Listen to this. How much sugar in a spoon of condensed milk? 22 grams.
Wow.
A spoon, you know? One spoon. How sugary is condensed milk? The shelf-stable product is form of concentrated milk, which about 60% of the water content has been removed, after which sugar is added before canning. Condensed milk contains 40 to 45% sugar. It's rich and thick with caramel color and a super sweet flavor. So Tommy, think about it. If you put 2 cans of condensed milk in a bottle of puncher cream.
2 cans.
Yeah, just put 2 cans. You recommend, even when you go to Natasha or Rhea, I think they recommend 2 cans.
And that's 1 bottle.
1 bottle.
Goodness.
Yeah, how much sugar high when you're done?
Use a walking diabetes.
They like take a diabetes injection.
Yeah. Capiz, I don't know if I had ice box. That's a good question. No, I don't remember now. I don't remember if you had an ice box. Tommy, you had an ice box?
Who?
Ice box.
We had refrigerator early. My father made sure he get that early for we. So I don't really remember no.
Yeah, ice box. Yeah, we had a refrigerator.
No, we had refrigerator after.
If it's one thing we had, 2 things we had. We had a stove and we had a refrigerator. And the stove was one of them like three burner stoves. You know them little stove that use the LPG gas?
Yeah.
Right? Right, it is. And you know, I feel they used to rob people with them gas thing, you know.
Of course.
Because sometimes the gas go last a month and sometimes it lasts like 3 weeks.
Again, use makes a difference too, eh? How heavy the usage is.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be. It's supposed, but you could tell too, Tommy, when you go and you lift it up, some of them feel kind of heavy and some of them feel kind of light.
But see how long gas gonna last this time now.
Around now, people that still use that. You think people that still use them tanks?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yep.
Use
It
what?
ain't a public service gas pipe to your house, you know.
You know, it's right. That's LPG, boy. Them big. Some people use the big ones, the two big
Yep.
ones, right?
The 100 and the 25.
Yeah. That's true, boy. But we only used to use the small one in our house. We had the small one.
Most people still use the 25. Most people have 225 cans, so when one out, you just switch it and until you could refill the next one. Or replace rather.
Yeah. Capiza said they had fireside. What fireside you had? What fireside you had, Capiza? Where was that? Rose, good night.
I was adjusting my thermostat, guys, so I had to get to it.
Wait. Yeah, we used to use we use the small ones. Well, I mean everybody in Chumakak.
But the majority of people in Trinidad use the small ones.
Right.
A few and far in between.
And you know what was good too, Tommy boy? We had a store right inside Chumakak there, you know. I just walked down the place. You walk right over there, Winston, I fell in Winston. And you could get whatever you want in there, you know.
Most villages and towns have that, you know, have that kind of services. That there's somewhere you could go right away and get gas if you run out of gas and that kind of thing. But every so often you have these trucks running through the village or the town selling gas, you know, home going poo.
And I understand it was come too fast. Some people can get chance outside.
But it have more than one vendor, so if you miss one, you'll catch another.
So Eugene said 2 cans of condensed milk. That doesn't sound right.
For one bottle of punch of creme?
In the punch of creme, yeah.
I think I saw it on Natasha. Because what I was going to try to do, I was going to try to make a vegan punch of cream. But I think that go work out.
Nah, people they're gonna come back for more next year.
Yeah. They'll go run from the house.
You could use coconut milk instead of that.
Nah, coconut milk can replace condensed milk. Coconut milk can replace condensed milk.
You never know. You could try.
No. Condensed milk, coconut milk. No, I put coconut milk in the sweet bread.
Oh. Okay.
So Rose says Rose just coming. Rose, Merry Christmas to you. I'm just saying Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Rose.
Yeah, I'm baking and also making pastel at the same time. You see, Rose making pastel, Diana.
Very good.
Hi, Rose. Have a Merry Christmas. Go and pop your curtains and everything. But listen, even in this country, my mother used to put up and take down and put up curtains.
I just put up mine around Thanksgiving because I ready for Thanksgiving, my birthday, and Christmas.
What's the significance of taking on your curtain for Christmas and putting it away?
I changed mine for spring and Thanksgiving.
Christmas curtains. In this country here, we did that too. Put up new curtains. Yeah.
I change it in the springtime and Thanksgiving.
I mean, I don't understand. I mean, when I was small, I look forward to it. I look forward to waking up in the morning and getting my sweet bread and your cake and your bread and ham. You know, that ham was the best, you know. I ain't gonna lie, boy. That ham was a boss ham, boy. You know? And when that you cook the ham and you smell the ham in that kitchen, boy, oh, good. But that ham was salty too bad, you know. You used to preserve the ham in salt, you know.
Yeah, sodium they had to use.
Yeah. Rose, save 12 pastel for me, yeah. Rose, you put any butter on your leaves or any oil on your leaves?
You cinch the leaves.
I don't know the answer. Get his oil on leaves. I guess maybe I had to get it from the trees up in through my cock, but I don't know.
Too much oil and slum. Just since you leave
Yeah.
them. Once you put oil in the mix, or butter or whatever in the mix, you don't need
Yeah.
oil or
You could
lard or
put butter on
whatever.
the leaves, you're saying. You could put butter on the leaves.
I tell you, that's plenty oil.
Yeah.
Plenty.
No, I put a greasy pan with butter this time.
Right, but greasing the pan is another story. That's so the flour don't stick to
You
the
can also put wax paper in there too.
that
Hey,
wax paper is trouble,
nah,
you know.
that wax paper is trouble. Yeah, that wax
Wax
paper
paper,
is trouble. Yeah, that wax paper is trouble. You know,
everything is cold.
no, it's not everything is trouble. You try to minimize as much as possible. That's all. You know, eventually you got to use something. But I use butter and a greasy pan with butter, and it worked very well.
But Diana, you know apples are waxed.
Yes,
Yeah,
apples are
I
wax.
know that all the fruits are wax.
And
And
you
That's
should
why
use,
I peel. I don't eat the skin. I peel everything.
no, you could wash it in hot water and melt off the wax and then wash it off.
yeah,
But
you see
But
what
it
I'm
does
saying.
seep into the product already. I don't use it. I just peel the skin. I can't. I don't.
Might as
Even
well
but
use
grape.
organic apples.
Whew.
Curtis
yeah, even
wants a
the
shot
organic,
boy.
you know, have wax.
Yeah. Wait, Eileen, look at Eileen using our next product we should stop using. Lard.
Yeah.
Lard.
Lard.
Yeah, lard. Oh God. Our next one.
Lard made from what?
I haven't used that in
Remember
years.
we used to put lard in something in when we baking, we used to put lard in there.
Yeah.
And the salt
Lard made
bread
from what?
and
Pork
all
fat?
that.
You remember that?
Yeah,
Yep.
what lard made from, Anselm? Pig fat?
Boy, some fat boy. Let me see what lard make from. That's our next thing, boy. Oh, good.
Trying to kill you.
You could use vegetable shortening.
Yeah. What is lard made of? Lard is rendered pig fat, and it
Right.
can be made from different parts of the animal. Artisanal lard is produced from sustainably raised animals and rendered the old-fashioned way by heating the lard gently until any bits of flesh, skin, and membrane can be skimmed off. Oh my God. Oh, good. Well, yes. Is Crisco and lard the same thing? Crisco, right? Everybody know Crisco, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Lard is actually rendered and clarified pork fat. You hear that?
Yep.
You hear that? Crisco is a brand and part of the Smucker's family brand. It's a vegetable shortening.
That's right.
Go on.
Which
Bear
is
with
a
me, guys. I'm looking for something. Bear with me.
which is a
Something's wrong.
healthier lard or butter. It has less saturated fat than butter. Yes, that's right. Lard has 20% less saturated fat than butter. It's also higher in monounsaturated fats, which are good for the cardiovascular health. Lard is also rich in oleic acid, the same fatty acid that's in olive oil, and praised for its health benefits. What are you talking about? Well, lard is from pork.
Yeah, but they're saying what they're saying, even though it's from pork, it has some health benefits. That's what
Right.
they're trying to say.
Is what in what kind of acid? Folic?
Yes.
But
No,
that's
oleic.
oh, I
OLEIC.
don't know about that. Oh.
Yeah, acid.
Yeah,
That's
I don't eat skin. Yeah.
They say
Mm.
lard is a good source of fats that support a healthy heart.
Mm. Well, I think avocado is a better source of fat. That's what they say.
I think you're right.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, that's interesting, man. So Eileen's agreeing with you, Diana. He says exactly, Diana. Don't know the skin, it grows mole under the skin.
That's good.
Eugene said the entire house is clean. It's meant to welcome Jesus into the house. Is that what it is? Or
Well,
that's
when it's
different
when it's
people,
clean,
different religions have different meaning.
yep. Ooh.
I never heard that one before. When we
Yeah.
clean because Christmas, but we want to enjoy we food in a clean place. You understand? You have your sweet bread, your cake, your apples, your pears,
But it's
grape.
a good idea to soak your fruits in warm water with baking soda.
Oh, not vinegar, right?
No, baking soda before you wash it off and use and eat or use it to
That,
make your smoothie or
but,
whatever.
but Tommy, is that the non-aluminum baking powder?
Yes, yes, yes. Non-aluminum.
Yeah, yeah, because you know,
Baking, baking soda.
yeah. I know I just learned about that. I only learned about that a week ago
Mm-hmm.
with regards to baking soda and aluminum.
Yeah,
Yep.
but there's two types of baking soda. Baking soda, the grains are different for baking. The one that uses to aerate a place from odors, that grain is more coarse.
Yeah, that's
But the one
different.
There are two types of baking soda.
Really?
Yep. The one for baking, the grain is finer. The one for odors, the grain is coarser. And you're not supposed to use that one. It will say
So
baking soda for baking.
okay. Oh yeah. You're right. You're right. Eugene said they use lard on cuts and bruises.
Cuts
Wow.
and bleeding.
Yeah. Watch now. Imagine we in Chumaka using lard to put on a cut or a bruise. Man,
But
is more
that is not answer.
wait,
Uh,
think
one time
about
I stepped on a garden fork, I think.
mhm.
And it became infected and my foot was swollen. I little nobody seen about me. I was about 10, 11. But the old Vincentian woman, she saw me limping. I almost lost my foot there. And she said, "Oh my God." And what she did, she sent them to hunt the neighborhood boys. They had to find a roach egg. They had to find
A roach or
a
cockroach.
cockroach egg. They had to find spider web. They had to find, and she had the pork fat. And she lanced the foot, drain the thing, and mix all them ingredient and cover the thing with the roach egg and the spider web thing and whatever. And then she put the pork fat on it to draw more of the pus out.
Watch. Let me say this, eh? This is serious. If my mother catch me going and try to lose the lard on any cuts and bruises, more cuts and bruises again.
Why? Because the lard was for baking or something.
If I using my mother lard, what she gonna bake with? And she see me using she baking lard to put on a cut or a bruise.
Highly said that is to keep fly from laying eggs on your cut. See?
What?
You're learning. And
No, but listen to this.
there was a thing called iodex.
No, I
Oh,
get. Listen to this. One time a nail run through my brother foot from top to bottom.
oh God.
He never went to the hospital. My grandmother concoct some roach legs, some bush thing, and
All
some thing.
kind of
She put it inside of it, and the thing he like it in nothing.
Yep. And
It
there
he
was
like it
something
in nothing.
called is a liquid you pour on it and it was either red or brown or something. So it used to burn the hell out of you, boy.
I know what you're talking about.
But
It's
that
not
thing
that
was
oil. It's
too.
not that oil. It's
Peroxide.
not that oil.
Huh?
Eh?
Peroxide.
No, not peroxide.
And it's
It
not
was
that oil
brown
either.
in color.
It's that oil, man.
Brown.
That
No,
oil.
it's not that tall. No, it's another thing. It's something else. And it was brown in color and it would burn the shit out you. But it would clean that cut, boy. Can't get it
Tommy,
melted.
you or Dana ever use lard on cuts and bruises?
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, I
I,
remember.
I don't remember the lard, but I remember the roach egg and the cobweb and the pork fat, the piece of skin. And they used to keep the pork fat in a jar somewhere just for times like that.
Wow.
Oh shit, she said, look, if men, Judy, what? Highlight Judy comment here. Well, if men have urinary tract
Welcome, Judy.
infection, a cockroach and 3 leaves of Spanish thyme would stop it immediately. You boil the water and you put that cockroach and thyme it in
Oh, Judy,
oh.
Judy, get that one from boy. Judy, I'm a
So wait
worry.
up to me. Them people that have roaches, they have a business and they don't know.
No, seriously. When my nail went through my brother leg, because we used to have nail in the place all the time. That's what she do. She set cockroach and some other thing, and she put it inside the thing, inside the cut.
Well, listen, you have to boil the water and put the cockroach in it and thyme the water. And then what you do, Judy, you drink that?
You see? She said leaves of thymes.
You put a roach and leaves of the cockroach.
Or
Cockroach like Rowley is the topic tonight,
Crystal says
Richard. No, Richard.
iodine cincture.
I can't, I don't know if that was it. But I know when I had gotten the cut in my head that was put on it. There was something called blue stone.
Blue stone?
Yeah, blue stone.
No,
Yep.
that must be was
You ever hear about blue stone, Tommy?
No, in Barbados.
Not ringing a bell.
Anybody in the chat ever hear about blue stone? And when it get cut, you put the blue stone on it. Yeah, blue rock stone or something. So, and you put it on it, and that helps in the blue stone. Tell me I talking. No, tell me. Well, I did it and it worked. Yes, drink. Ew. Judy, you drink cockroach juice? Nah, boy.
No, I wouldn't know what's wrong with that. People just drink worse than that.
Blue stone is when Rowley suck. Oh, hey, Richard. Lord, Father.
I know why you eating them. At least say you don't know about no cockroach.
Yeah, no, it's called blue stone. I know it now come back to me. And you said you put it in the cut. I used to hear about black stone. Them old men used
to. Yeah. Oh, all right. We still. Anytime you hear a man say, listen to this, right?
Blue stone in Trinidad. Them old ain't old enough.
Yo, listen to this,
ask
right?
Somebody in your village tomorrow then.
Listen to this. Anytime you hear a man say he used to hear about Blackstone, I go leave it there. I go leave it there.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you used to hear about that.
Yeah, anytime you hear a man say, I used to hear about Blackstone. Okay. All right, Ray. I hear you. I hear you.
What? Everybody, nah, boy. Everybody taking this thing out of you're young. Blue stone or something. Anybody in the chat, if Albert was here, he would agree with me.
Yeah, well, you use Blackstone or Bluestone?
There was like called blue stone, you put on cuts. And it would stop helping bleeding. Curtail the bleeding.
Okay.
I know I talking about it. Was done to me.
With them stones.
Yeah, Ray. What? Don't try to get me in your thing, partner. You was the one that talking about Blackstone, eh? You was the one about Blackstone. Don't try that, Ray. Don't try to strip the goalpost, partner. You come on. I used to hear about Blackstone.
Rose, listening, Blue Storm. Rose would know about Blue Stone.
Curtis
blue butter for crab.
What is that?
Oh, blue butter for crab.
What is
I never had crabs, so I don't know.
For crabs. Oh.
I never had crabs. So I don't know.
What is blue butter?
I don't know. He know about Curtis know about it.
Curtis, what is blue butter? I don't know what is blue butter, you know. Right. Yeah. Ray, you're laying out some of your secrets, boy. Ray said, I used to hear about Blackstone. You used to hear.
No.
Where you say where when I was at Independence Square with them fellas and them, Independence Square and Charlotte Street, I used to hear about Blackstone too. Oh God.
Well, I hear about black ants the other day in Tobago, and I thought it was the guy selling ants. I said, why is he selling
Black ants.
ants?
Black ants. You Diana,
I
what you
asked the
say?
guy, why is he selling ants?
Diana, you
Huh?
sound like Ray now, you know. You hear about black ants?
I see the sign say black ants for sale. So I find it peculiar. Who racing down ants to catch them to sell them? That was in my head. So the guy said, no, Diana, that's not what it is, my driver. That's not what they sell. I said, what do you mean by say black ants for sale? The only black ants I know is Bacha. That is what.
You know. Ray, next thing Ray gonna say, I see black ants before, you know. Somebody tell me, I see black ants. Ray, you know what black ants?
Only like the twisting, boy.
Richard Ramoop say Blackstone is too rough to get mileage.
Oh Lord.
Wait now. If you rub it, you could run further. You could run further. If it's to get mileage. Like
to get mileage where?
Yeah, if I want to run 4 miles and I rub some black ants, I could run 6 miles.
Maybe you could drop some in
Or some of them have to be aware that you wear yourself out and a woman, she gets bored with you. Do your thing and get off. Let's go do something else.
I don't know what Anna talking about now.
For mileage? Don't come to me with this mileage thing. No, I would, hey. Shit.
Carice, Richard, Nadia, Hailey, Ray, Curtis Montresor, Judy, Richard Ramroop, Rose Gone, Judy, Hailey, Eugene Julian, Curtis Montresor. Put closing comments in the chat. Yeah, I mean, well, at least we know, eh? We 1 or 2 people get exposed tonight.
Oh.
I like, hey Ray, I like that comment too. Bad. Ray say, you say, yeah.
I don't know what Richard be talking, but I'm not paying Richard any mind.
What Big Richard does be talking about?
Carice, I just ignore him. Yeah, he fig.
No, he talk about Moko.
I ignore that too.
He was talking about Sikie and he was talking about Moko figure that's growing in the backyard.
Yeah, Moko, you just feed to the pigs. Plantain.
No, you just eat Moko too.
Well?
People just eat Moko too.
Yeah, I know you just eat Moko too. We don't know how to prepare it. I find Moko to be not very tasteful.
No, well, it depends it depends on the ingredients you put in it, the seasoning and things.
I rather regular banana or plantain.
Yeah,
let's start it right.
Yeah.
No matter how I eat, I can't enjoy it. It's not a fig I like.
Let's start it right, but then you fry it.
Yeah, I like the sikia and the plantain. And remember that Blackstone, you can go look for, oh Lord, and get your discount and all in one. Merry Christmas to the YZ family. Only have a good one. Oh no.
Yeah, listen, Richard Ramroop know his stories too, you know. Richard Ramroop know what black ants is.
Well, so, Richard, it's the what?
Said, in order for the fig and them he plant in the backyard is for them to last long. So you just feed them.
No, black ants is to get the fig to last long.
Yeah.
Black ants is a tablet. Okay. Well, y'all can bore your partner with a last long thing too. The poor girl wants to go. She don't want anybody.
I don't know what you're talking about, nah?
Well, Your partner wants to make you like the girls like, what's going on here? Come on, let's get this over with. My banner is sweet.
Let's go for a quick station identification. It's in the village with the DAT Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. Stick and stay. We'll be right back after this.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
To take me to dinner. I said dinner will be fine, but now it's Christmas time, and my table is well prepared, so I'll take you to my home instead. I give him bread and ham together with a passion, gingerbread, hot chocolate and strawberry. I got a look of wine, went to his head, he turned to me and said, oh yes, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Then my visitor asked me to canter, and he cantered just for him to baila. He said, "Parliament is sweet, and I love this of the beat. Dancing like if they going insane." Then he asked for more food again. I give him bread and ham together with a passion, gingerbread, hot chocolate and strawberry. A glass of local wine went to his head. He turned to me and said, oh yes, Merry Christmas is the best. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry
And of course, we know that Trini Christmas is the best. It's the best, is the best. Yeah. We miss Christmas too bad. Let me want to wish everyone a happy holidays, Merry Christmas. I hope you all enjoy your sweet bread, enjoy your turkey, enjoy your pork, enjoy your babash, your punching, your puncha cream, your whatever you're making for Christmas, whatever it is, your black
So
cake.
we want to be on Christmas. I will disagree with you there.
We talking to people from Trinidad. Everybody, we talking about Trinidad. You know what I mean?
Beach on Christmas is the best, is the best, is the best. Woo!
Yeah. I gonna polish the floor. I polishing the floor once a year. I have to polish the floor. All right. No scene, Hailey. Polish the floor. So Merry Christmas to every and everyone. And folks, I hope everyone have a fantabulous Merry Christmas. Enjoy it. Enjoy it with your family. Because these times we live in, you never know. So just enjoy it with your family, and I want to wish everyone a really, 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 really merry and joyous. Whether you celebrate Christmas, whether it's Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate, enjoy it with your family and friends. And so in spite of all the things that have going on, put them things beside for the Christmas. And just have a fantabulous, splendiferous, marvelous, tremendiferous, spectacular day. That's it. Put everything aside. Go if he's a male, go down in your man cave and relax yourself. Take a little punch of cream or a little sorrel or a little movie, and have a wonderful time. So basically, that is my closing comments. So go ahead, Tommy.
Yeah, I'd like to wish a very Merry Christmas to all the people in the village. You and Diana too, Anselm. and people like Nadia, Takesha, Rose, Judy. There's just so many names, but we really appreciate you staying with us and spending time with us here in the village, year after year, season after season. And we'd like to wish you safety, peace, prosperity for the holidays and for the new year. I'd like to just say this little quote here by Kahil Gibran. He said, there are those who give with joy, and that joy is their reward. So when you give with joy, remember that's your reward. That should be your reward. Again, be safe. Love you all. See you next, or talk with you after the Christmas. We'll meet up again on Tuesday, God willing. Till then, be safe. Love you all.
Thank you, Tommy. Thank you. Go ahead, Anna.
Okay, to my peeps, I'd like to say, remember the reason for the season, and despite the troubles that are going on around the world, I want you to have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourselves a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years, we all will be together if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourselves a merry little Christmas now. Merry Christmas from the storm at WZYE 95.9 FM. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Diana. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know, Richard, you something else, yes? So, Carrie says she loved boiled and fried green fig. Yeah, Richard said thank you very much, Diana. Judy want to know, Diana, so if you're dying to save your life, you won't drink cockroach water, eh?
No, if it have cockroach water, no.
No, I think I don't know about the answer, Diana.
If I don't want to see the cockroach in the water, then let me put it that way.
Okay, yeah, well, you ain't gonna see the cockroach, I guess. Give it the water. Nadia says, closing comments. I'd like to thank God for life. Blessed night, everyone. Stay safe and Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Thank you. Highly going on continuous cleaning. Hailey says, closing comment, wishing everyone a lovely, joyous Christmas holiday, and remember, enjoy yourself and do it safely. Until next time, one love, peace, and harmony. Thank you very much.
Richard said he would die. He not drinking that.
Diana, Richard say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Richard. And everyone else.
Good night, Reese. Tell have a safe and wonderful Christmas.
Hey, Nadia says, good night, Tommy. Wishing you a special Merry Christmas. Tommy?
Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Richard Ramrup say, I wish you a Merry Blackstone Christmas.
Oh, no.
Yeah, wishing you a special Christmas. So, all right, we're going out with that. This is one of the Merry Christmas, Diana, Wall Street, Carice, Judy. We're going out, I believe that this is one of the best compilation, a short compilation of a soca parang in the history of soca parang. I love this one too, but yeah, I think you're going to love it too. Here we go. I think this was a good one. We go like this one.
It's Christmas, man. Never, never. Bring drinks, man. Bring sips. Your friends are here. Never. Bring drinks, man. Bring on drinks. I said to bring on sips, man. Never, never. Never, never. Never, never. Never, never. This is a blessing by everybody. People in town and in the country. Make sure you stock up your bag. And this in America. Hey, bring the mansion. Bring the baba. Bring the whiskey. Bring the brandy. Bring the vodka. Bring the vodka. Never, never. Never, never. Come to Trinidad, everything cool, everything really fine. Long time you don't come back home to enjoy myself for Christmas. Alright, this girl Caroline, she's a good friend of mine. She always have real life. But let me tell you this one time, this girl she got the sweetest mind. That really blows my mind. This girl she got the sweetest mind. Then she was on my spine. Well, long time you don't check Caroline for the real fine wine concoction. It make me eye touch the sky, me not lie, me body can't function. Right. So soothing, just soothing, make me move in slow motion. You understand me, can't be gone. This girl, she got the sweetest smile. That really blows my mind. This girl, she got the sweetest smile. Then she will go my spine. Well,
Christmas time is here again. It's a fiesta, you're lining with all your friends. It's a fiesta, right around the Christmas tree. It's a fiesta, be like Santa or Jolly. It's a fiesta, it's Christmas time again. Time to celebrate. Jesus Christ is born to save all of us. Time for family and real unity. Plenty food and drinks. Watch me paranging. All of we real hungry. Waiting for ham and turkey. Let's all lamp and dragon. We plan again with big ways. Christmas is a joyous time for all of we talk all our life. Ready to check in we hand. Watch how we pull them back. Christmas time is here again. It's a fiesta. We're lining with all your friends. It's a fiesta. Right around the Christmas tree. It's a fiesta. Be like Santa or Jolly.
A gaming couple's relationship is challenged as they've undertaken a new hobby due to T-Mobile home internet lag.
Focused on control point, bird bath.
She's landing in 3, 2.
all original, the outer, international. My name is Daddy G, better known General Grant. It's a Merry Christmas to you and you. All right, everybody. We got this chanting. We got this chanting. Hey, what Baba? What the beer? Don't forget food to eat. Yes, ham and fasting and food. Go. It's Christmas time. Everybody. We moving from house to house. Christmas time. We moving from house to house. Hey, Christmas time. We moving from house to house. Christmas time. We going from house to house. Hey, Christmas time. We moving in the city straight to the country. Hey, we got Central Bossy. Hey, we doing celebrating, sharing and giving. Hey, let me start the burning. Everybody knows something about. We moving from house to house. Christmas time. We moving from house to house. Christmas time. We going from house to house. Hey, Christmas time. We moving from house to house. Let me go. Early Christmas morning. I just finished hanging up the curtain. I double the ham and do me baking. And finish some sorrel I was making. Then I hear my neighbor Patsy. She said she have something for me. As soon as I reach cut by she is all kind of thing she offer me. I don't want no rum and ginger beer. I just want your sweet wine. Have so much pastel I could share. Your sweet wine. This I only come but once a year. I just want your sweet wine. Any kind of wine you line up here. Just bring it here. Put it on the table. Rest it on the floor. Any way you're able. I'm coming for more. Girl I want it. Girl I want it. Girl I want your sweet wine. So have a Merry Christmas. This is Christmas, a sweet dream made of Christmas. This is Christmas, so have a Merry Christmas. This is Christmas, a sweet dream made of Christmas. Hey. We jumping around, we having fun, we drinking liquor, everybody has one. We having a time, Christmas is the line, so drink up your wine. Drink up, drink up. This is Christmas, so have a Merry Christmas. This is Christmas, a sweet drink made of Christmas. This is Christmas, so have a Merry Christmas. This is Christmas, a sweet drink made of Christmas. Hey.
Do you love boating?